If I told you one of the best fat loss exercises doesn't require running, doesn't require a gym membership, and doesn't even leave you drenched in sweat, would you believe me? For years, I thought the harder I worked out, the more fat I'd lose. So I'd jog until I was exhausted, and honestly, I hated it. And it would always eventually end up with me quitting or not going to the gym because I was too sore. But after losing weight and making walking a huge part of my routine, I realized something surprising. Walking might actually be one of the most underrated forms of cardio for fat loss. Now, before anyone jumps into the comments, I'm not saying running is bad. If you love running, keep running. But if your goal is to lose fat and actually stick with it long enough to see results, walking has some huge advantages that most people completely overlook. So let's break them down. Fat loss is about calories, not suffering. One of the biggest misconceptions in the fitness industry is that the harder you work out, the more fat you'll lose. That's simply not how it works. Fat loss happens when you are consistent in the gym and you burn more calories than you consume over time. Your body doesn't care if those calories were burned running, walking, cycling, or even mowing the lawn. What matters is creating a calorie deficit consistently. That's why the best cardio isn't always the hardest cardio. It's the one that you can keep doing. Walking is easy to stay consistent with. Think about this. How many people do you know who have said, "Oh, I'm gonna start running 5 days a week." Then they quit after 2 weeks. Probably a lot. Now compare that to walking. You don't need special shoes. You don't need to drive to the gym. You don't have to mentally prepare yourself for it. You can walk while listening to a podcast, talking on the phone, or spending time with your family. And because it's easier to stick with, you'll often burn more calories over months than someone who goes all out for 2 weeks and quits. Walking burns more calories than you think. A lot of people think that walking doesn't burn enough calories to matter, but it absolutely does. Depending on your body weight, your pace, the terrain, and a brisk walk can burn roughly 200 to 400 calories an hour. If you're carrying extra weight like I was when I started, you'll usually burn even more because moving a larger body takes more energy. No, it's not as many calories as sprinting per minute, but here's the difference. You can usually walk much longer, more often, and recover faster. Walking helps you recover. If you're lifting weights, recovery is incredibly important. Your muscles need time and energy to repair and grow. High-intensity cardio can absolutely destroy that recovery for many people. Walking, on the other hand, is low impact and doesn't create nearly as much fatigue. That means you can keep getting your steps in while still having your energy for workouts. Walking increases your daily activity. There's a term called NEAT, which stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Basically, it means the calories that you burn outside of normal workouts. Things like walking to the grocery store, taking the stairs, cleaning the house, or parking further away. Studies have shown that differences in NEAT can account for hundreds of calories per day between people. Walking is one of the easiest ways to increase that without feeling like you're doing another workout. Another point is it's easier on your body overall. If you are overweight or just starting your fitness journey, running can be tough on your knees, hips, and ankles. Walking puts much less stress on your joints while you're still improving your cardiovascular health and helping you burn calories. For a lot of people, that's the difference between staying active consistently and giving up because everything hurts. And honestly, that was exactly me. I do not love running because I would always get the shin splints, right? So what I'm gonna go over now is putting this into reality. How can you apply walking more if you don't have as much time? I myself am a busy dad of 3. I don't have all the time in the world, so this is what I do. Even if you just start moving more without changing a single thing in your diet, you will start losing weight by adding more steps into your routine. For example, if your job is very sedentary, just like mine, and you're only averaging about 2,500 steps a day like I was, if you ramp it up to 10,000 steps a day, that's 2,800 to 3,500 calories burned a week just from walking, which is 1 pound of fat. Know it's the easiest way to do this, and you're probably not gonna love what I'm gonna say, but get up a little bit early, okay? Go for a 20-minute walk before work, and then when you get to work, every hour, take a 10-minute walk. This, at the end of the workday, will get you around 8,000 steps. And then all you have to do is get 20 more minutes of walking. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I don't have time after work to go for a 20-minute walk. Well, guess what? Walking to your car and any other walking you do on the normal routine counts towards that 20 minutes. Then if you're thinking you just want to relax and watch a show, get a walking treadmill and just walk on that treadmill while you watch the show and you will hit your 10K goal. Now, when you start losing weight, and you will, after you start to see the scale not moving as much anymore, increase the steps. Go to 15,000 steps, go to 20,000 steps, or make some diet adjustments. This honestly is the easiest way to lose weight and be able to stay consistent. So is walking better than running? Not necessarily. If you're training for a marathon, then running obviously makes sense. But if your goal is simply to lose fat and improve your health and find something that you can actually stick with, walking deserves way more credit than it gets. At the end of the day, the best cardio isn't the one that burns the most calories in 30 minutes. It's the one that you'll still be doing 6 months from now. For a lot of people, that's walking. All right, so I'm curious, how many steps are you guys averaging each day? Let me know in the comments below. And if there are any other fitness topics you would like me to talk about, put that in the comments as well. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I will be putting out weekly videos and I'm super pumped for this next year, guys. It's gonna be so awesome. Thank you.